Kamala Harris has made quite a name for herself as a snarky loudmouth grandistander, and now, she's been caught sneaking off to be crowned the new queen of a well-known evil cabal. Insiders have spilled the beans about a private invitation-only event that just happened in the wealthy Hamptons area, where the evil cabal secretly met to discuss their sick plans to take out President Donald Trump. Luckily, Harris got a brutal surprise that may destroy their sick plans for good. Kamala Harris snuck away to the Hamptons this past weekend, where she was symbolically crowned the new queen of the Democratic Party. The problem is, she was also queened by an evil cabal of millionaires and billionaires to do their bidding, replacing Hillary Clinton. Knowing their leftist media cohorts aren't getting anywhere with the bogus Impeach 45 routine, the megabucks puppet masters have recruited Harris, and she just sold them her soul. The California senator is being feted in Bridgehampton on Saturday at the home of MWWPR, a public relations firm, guru Michael Kempner, a staunch Clinton supporter who was one of her national finance co-chairs and a lead fundraiser for her 2008 bid for the presidency. He was also listed as one of the top bundlers for Barack Obama's 2012 re-election campaign, having raised $3 million. Reports page 6. That was one of many stops for Harris, as she was invited to several homes of the ultra-rich who all gave her the nod to become the next president. Page 6 goes on to report, guests there to greet Harris are expected to include Margot Alexander, a member of Clinton's inner circle, Dennis Mayle, a Democratic donor who is the chairman of the Battery Park City Authority, even though he lives between a sprawling Westchester estate and an Upper East Side pad, designers Stephen Gambrill and Democratic National Committee member Robert Zimmerman. Washington lobbyist Liz Robbins is also hosting a separate Hamptons lunch for Harris. The New York Times reported this about the Hamptons. Teehee Hamptons, a town described as Wall Street's richest retreat for the summer, was used as a working vacation that gave Hillary Clinton plenty of time to interact with donors without the glare of the news media. Kempner was Hillary Clinton's main fixer, the guy who cleaned up her messes, having big-name journalist in his pocket to sway the news their way. Robert Zimmerman is the bully who makes the rounds on TV and cable news to defend the cabal's choice, no matter what they do. He ran the defense for Hillary Clinton all throughout her campaign. Those who aren't named are the mega-rich who want to pull the strings from the shadows, like George Soros. The cabal's sick plans remain the same, it's just they now have a new queen, but it's not all going as planned, as Harris got a brutal surprise reaction, according to Breitbart, which reports, Harris is not the next Barack Obama. More slogans than substance. Harris has been criticized for her lack of substance by journalists in the establishment media and those on the left. By grandstanding during Senate hearings and warning Republicans not to take away our stuff, Harris is showing that, as of now, she is all hat and no cattle. Another huge problem is Harris' sex scandal with former San Francisco Mayor Willie Brown. That's where Kempner comes in. Just like the women who Bill Clinton targeted for unwanted sexual advances, the PR firm will vilify Brown and make Harris out to be a victim. They'll try to turn it into a positive, and Harris will become part of the far-left bogus sisterhood of victims. So, the good news is Hillary Clinton is done. No run in 2020. The bad news is, the evil cabal that controlled Obama and Clinton has chosen their frontrunner, and it's Kamala Harris. The GOP needs to take a page out of the evil cabal's playbook, going on the offensive for once to seek and destroy Harris starting now. They need to make it so difficult for Harris that the Democrats will be left with having to go with someone like Maxine Waters. Auntie Maxine is a dream for President Donald Trump to run against. Just imagine the debates. Now, that's how we make sure it's a slam dunk for a Trump re-election in 2020, so he has 8 years to drain the swamp completely and finish making America great again. Please share the story and tell us what you think by clicking one of the buttons below. We want to hear your voice.